Welcome back, guys, for some delicious, juicy TIMBERBORN action. What are we going to do in this episode? Well, we are going to take a step back from Archie. Oh, yeah. Why is that, Sky? Because we're going to focus on efficiency. Now, finishing Archie is going to be no mean feat. I am going to have to increase the efficiency because, quite frankly, I've become complacent. I know, right? They're shocked. They sat back there and, no, Sky, complacent? He's not complacent. He's always been a slacker. Yes, you've got a point. Definitely going to get the punch cards going. I don't know where. I don't know where I'm going to do it, but I will figure it out. We're going to be doing some stuff down here. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rip this out. Why are you going to rip that out, Scott? Because it's too small. That's what she said. Oh, no. What? No. Well, it is. Because she was looking at this and she was saying, well, you won't be able to see it over the back wall. So it's too small. That's what she said. So, you know what? While I'm doing this, there was a little something that Picture wanted to say. Now, when I say that Picture wanted to say this, Picture didn't. She didn't. She did, but she didn't because of her crippling shyness. You're very shy, aren't you?
I am, yes.
You should see her right now. She's trying to climb out the window. Come back. Go on, grab the mic. Do your bit.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that visited the store yesterday, and a huge thank you to everyone who brought a t-shirt.
She's staggeringly sweet, isn't she? You can almost forgive all the bad behaviour. I mean, almost. I mean, not quite, obviously. Yeah, big thank you to you guys. Some lovely messages and stuff. It was awesome. That particular link that you gave them,
yes,
that's only your very new stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And you don't show your old stuff anymore now, do you?
I don't, no.
No, because you've changed your style and it's now everything I did before was it's all terrible. Well, it wasn't. It was great, but yeah, you've moved on. You've got big plans, haven't you?
I do. I have lots of ideas.
Yeah. So apparently she's got very big plans, but she's not going to tell you about any of them. God forbid. What? That was your opportunity for the big sell. It's like, well, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing that. I mean, if you did that with me, good Lord, I'll be on for like an hour. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then there's the Mars project that I'm planning, and seriously, it would never end. Right, I think I've got all those bits down. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Well, I know you don't want to say anything, ever, quite frankly. You just want to sit in the corner and giggle.
Yeah.
But it's not good enough. Got to go all the way down to the crosses, and then I've got to rebuild the darn thing. I probably should have kept a bit so that I remember how I did it. There was something that you were going to say, wasn't there? That you forgot to say.
Yeah, I was going to say that I'm working on a bunch of fall and Halloween themed designs.
Yeah, she's got this whole Halloween bug.
Yeah.
God knows why. We don't celebrate Halloween particularly here in the UK, but she's obsessed with like pumpkin spiced lattes, and she's doing all these designs with like capybaras in pumpkin costumes and things. Have you got anything like clever or funny that you're currently designing?
I am literally just drawing the capybara in the pumpkin. I'm just making him now.
Oh, okay. I've got it. So there's a pumpkin, right? And you've got to imagine a capybara inside the pumpkin. There's two little holes at the front where his paws sticking out, and he's got like the top of the like. Imagine you've cut the lid out the pumpkin, and it's sitting on his head, and he's looking very, very happy.
Yeah.
All right. It's enough of that. So I think I've come up with an improved design for this. The basic structure is the same, but I put this in, right? Because I was like, oh, well, I should put a 6 there, and then I can put I think it was a 5 and then a 3, and that gets me to the middle. And then I was like, oh, but it's one too low. And then I was like, hang on a second. Where's the power stuff? Let me show you why I think this might be an improved design. So we bring power shafts up to here, right? And then the question was always going to be, how do I get those power shafts like up to here? Now I'd got stairs in, but there was no route for the power. Well, what I'm thinking, guys, is this verges on being clever. I mean, verges on. I mean, it's not, but like, you know what I mean. What I'm thinking is, if we take the power along this central thing like this, And I don't know where it comes out. Maybe it comes out there, like that. Now, I can only take it in one direction, and that's kind of, it is what it is, right? So let's say we take that one. Oh, you know what I can do? If I bring the other one up, I can have the other one going in the other direction. Oh, this works. This works. Oh, I'd like it. This guy, I was particularly impressed by your power solution, but you're still not my favourite person, and I'm still unsubscribed, and I've still deleted YouTube. So you're not really reading this. Goodbye, forever. And then we just hook it up. Boom, boom. Now you're probably saying to yourself, okay, fine, it's not particularly clever. Yeah, but what it means now is pop a 2 there, right? Then pop, I think it's a 6. Is it a 6? Probably a 6. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do a 6 from there. Oh, and then a 4. And then here, yeah, another 4. And we've got staircase, and we've got the power there. We never had the power there before. Oh, I'm particularly impressed with that. Oh, I like that. And of course, we can do the stairs coming up from that. Oh no, we can't do the stairs coming up from that side. In that case, yeah, I actually want to get rid of that one, don't I? And put in, what, a 5? Yeah, 5. Flip that around. Boom, boom. Yay! We put a 5 in there. That way, we can have the stairs coming up there, there, there. And we're up to the top level. Oh, you may not be, but I'm actually impressed with that. I like that solution quite a lot. All right, I've got to do the other side. I can't believe that I've got that done and got a good power solution. Oh, yeah, I wish I had longer arms so I could give myself a pat on the back. I really do. You know, when I started ripping this down, I was thinking to myself, oh, why am I doing this? And the answer to that question is right in front of you, because that looks awesome. I'm so glad I did that. Right, let's crank this up. The problem I've got now is trying to figure out how I build the thing. If I put that like that, then they can get out here over the central core, and they should be able to build a whole bunch of it. That would work. I've just realised I put the stairs on the staircase, but I haven't put the paths in. So we need path there, path there, path there, and there. Okay, have I missed any? No, it's all good. This is gonna take a while to get built, though. Good grief. And the metal it's gonna take. Oh, man. Yeah, because that's what you needed, Sky. What you needed was a really, really big building project that uses loads of metal. You know, that thing that you've got absolutely loads of and virtually no need for. Well done. Good job. I know, right. What I have added, I've added 4-way connectors. There for this level. There for this level. And then up top, we don't need them because we've got the power coming out here and there. That's worked out really well. Right. Shut up, Sky. There's not enough oohing and ahhing. You've got things to do. I've definitely decided I am going to do a cutout here at the front. And something that I hadn't thought about until I did this. I'm going to do a cutout at the back as well, because I think it's really nice to be able to see some of the water wheels underneath. And like the rest of it, we've got the cutout so we can see a bit of water wheel action going on underneath. I think we should do it at the back. So we'll do that. What else? What else are we going to do? Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. It's all about efficiency, this episode, and how not to achieve it. No, we're going to achieve some efficiency. So what I've got to figure out is how I efficiently achieve efficiency. So I've got to figure out, what the hell do I do first? Okay, I've decided we're going to do punch cards. We're going to do punch cards. Now, I had to spend a bit of time thinking about this because the thing about punch cards is they use planks. Well, I'm really good at this, aren't I? The first thing I do is consume like tons of metal. And the second thing I do is consume tons of planks, which is the other thing that I need. Oh, and of course, logs. I'm going to need lots of logs to make the planks, to make the punch cards, and logs to make the paper to make the punch cards. What else? What are these planks? What are these planks? What do these overhangs need? Oh, they need logs, planks, and metal. Well done, Sky. You're a freaking genius. Right, let's go over here. I think it makes sense to do the the punch card production over here. Why is that, Sky? Well, we're producing the logs and stuff over here. Now, what's going on there? Oh, we've got a little bit of flooding going on. Why have we got flooding going on? I get, well, that's weird. Why? Why did that happen? It's all gone away. This is flooding. Oh, did this just reach full? Maybe the dam just reached full capacity and just started overflowing. And so that's why we saw that little bit of flooding, because we always get that at the... Ooh, okay. I need to start paying attention to my water. Oh, by the way, do you remember a few episodes ago that I joked about moving the Terradam, not the Terradam, the Gigadam, moving the Gigadam over a few tiles so that it was centered? Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I wish I'd decided to do it before I built all this other stuff, because all this other stuff's going to have to be torn out and rebuilt, and we're going to move this over a few tiles. Why are you going to do that, Sky? I don't know. No, honestly, there is a really, really good reason for it that I figured out when I was kind of doing my R&D today, which went on for hours, by the way. What time is it now?
Like 3.
It's 3 in the morning. R&D went on forever trying to plan stuff out and figure stuff out, as well as some other stuff I won't go into. But yeah, so I came up with a reason why I have to move this over. I think it was a symmetry issue. Yeah, it was. It was a symmetry issue. Because if you look at these two towers, right, we're perfectly symmetrical within the two towers. Now, I've got this plan to create essentially a single gigadam out of these two gigadams. Well, I suppose that's going to become the Terradam. Maybe well, this is Archie. And Archie's really a reservoir rather than a dam, so this will be the Terradam. The problem is, I can't live with it being asymmetric. And it's like, well, you could just extend it a bit. Yeah, but then it won't. I've got to. It's going to all... I can't believe the amount of freaking rework I'm going to have to do. I'm an idiot. We've established that many, many, many years ago, Sky. Yeah, I know, but I think it's worth reiterating. Right, shut up, because otherwise you won't get anything built in this episode. I know, right? Yeah, so, stuff that's gone on today, really. Part of it was me falling asleep. I blame Picture. It was Picture's blooming fault.
It wasn't me.
It was your fault. You encouraged me. I said, I'm tired, and you said, oh, you should take a nap. And that was the end. That was beginning of the end, quite frankly. I can't take that out, can I? No, not really. Now, what's in these? This is... Oh, that's treated planks. There's none in there. That's treated planks. There's none in there. And that's treated planks, and there are actually a few in there. Those can be repurposed, I think. Let's set that to empty. In fact, we'll set them all to empty so that I know that they're all empty and I can use that stuff. Let's get rid of that, because I think that's going to be fairly useless. Yeah, oh, good lord. See, I had planned to rework this, like this entire area. Good lord. What a mess. I want to move the whole point of doing this down here is so that I can get rid of these. And that was kind of going to be the first thing I do, to redevelop this area. So, oh, good God. How am I going to do this? I don't like that there. Let's rip the paper mill out for a start. So that's gone. Let's get rid of these. Right, that's that gone. Tidy some of this up as well. Rip that out. Rip those out. I'll probably end up putting them back in, but we'll rip them out for now. Now, the thing is, we've actually got real power, so we don't need any of these windmills, do we? No, we don't. But you can't rip them out because they're built into the power, which is going to the bot factories. So that's a bit of an issue in and of itself, Sky. Oh, I know, right? But I think what we'll do, I think we will rip this stuff out. Yeah, rip it out. Just rip it out and start again. Yeah, just rip the whole bloomin' thing out. Sky, are you having a meltdown? Little bit of a meltdown. Because I want to do this stuff, but God, Everything that I want to do kind of impacts things that I want to do in the future. And it's like, I don't want to do that now. Right. Rip all that stuff out. Good. Right. We've now got a relatively clear area where we can start doing this. So, right. I want printing presses to produce punch cards. Wood. Printing presses. Here they are. So, okay. Yeah. I'm going to have the printing presses at this end. Why are you going to have the printing presses at this end? It's because it puts us closest to getting the punch cards over here, to the bots over here. So, yeah, that would make sense. I need to get rid of that bit of path. And then printing presses. How many are you going to put in, Sky? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? If you flip that, you can put that there. Go on then. It's in. Right, so 3 printing presses. Now, the question is, am I going to get enough performance boost from the printing presses? Well, from the punch cards that the printing presses produce. Am I going to get enough performance improvement to produce enough planks to cover the punch cards or the planks that are used by the punch cards? Paper mills. So how are you going to do the paper mills, Sky? I don't know. I'm thinking that I put them this stuff as far back as possible, so I've got enough room in front to maybe put some storage in or something. Now, do I try and rely on the plank production from over there? Or do I mean, I could, I'll throw some plank factories up here. Yeah, go on. Do it. Do it, Sky. Do it. Dare you. All right, then. 1. I just put 2 in for now. Oh, man. It's like a little maze in here. You know what? Let me figure it out and I'll just show you when I've done it. Well, I almost don't want to admit this, but that was actually staggeringly easy. I feel embarrassed that I was whinging about it before. Once I cleared everything out, it was easy. So these just go in the line along there. The power requirements was nothing because there's a 3-way there, which is powering these 2 plank factories. All I had to do was put in these 2 bits, so a power up and a power down. And then once those are built, they power all of these buildings. There's only 3 things that these factories need. Logs to produce the planks, logs to produce the paper. So over here I've got obtain logs, and then over here obtain the planks. So we'll produce the planks and store them in here. But we'll also bring some over from there, I would imagine. And then the paper gets put into here, obtain paper. And then the printing presses just need paper and planks. So that's it. I know, right? I should probably go and sit down somewhere and think about what I've done.
Yes, you should.
Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah, and everything's powered. Oh, now I have set the recipes to punch cards, and look, they are producing them. Oh, good Lord, we've got punch cards. We've got punch cards. We've got punch cards out the wazoo. No available workers. Now, this is going to be the issue because we've added, let's see, there's 2 in there. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 additional workers we need. And we're already down. Now, in this district, let's see. We are down 28 bots in this district. Yeah, interesting. Now, 20 of them would have been in these workers. So we're actually missing 8. Oh, by the way, this hauling post is the one that I put in to replace the one that I demolished. So that's all good. But the point is, we are actually producing punch cards. Now, that's going to have an effect. Bots are going to work 30% harder and they're going to move 20% faster. That's the way it works. If I could find a... wonder if I can find a bot. Now, you, who's just come out. See, he's got punch cards now. Right, so yeah, his work speed's gone up from 90% to 120, and his movement speed's gone up from 60% to 80%. Wonder if I can find a beaver who hasn't got the upgrade. Oh, you've got the upgrade. What about... this one. See, this one hasn't. Yeah, 90 and 60. So what that means is that over here at the bot production facility, if these guys get the punch cards, then they'll work faster. and it should mean that we produce more bots, but that's going to take a while to actually take effect. So in order to encourage that, I think probably it would be a very good idea if I go to storage and get... I was going to put in a small warehouse, but should I actually put in like a medium warehouse? If I actually had room for one like this. Do I? Yeah, go on. I'll put in a medium warehouse and I'll set that to obtain punch cards. Yeah, obtain punch cards. So that hopefully we've got punch cards very close to these guys, so that they get kind of first dibs, and we get some more bots produced. That's the idea, guys. We'll see how that actually works out. So I'm going to have to watch like a whole bunch of things right now. I'm going to have to watch the planks and see how the planks is doing. I'm going to have to obviously watch these and make sure that we're getting the right supplies and stuff. And are we building up a stock? So like, are we getting paper in here? Which apparently we are, which is good. We're getting some planks, which is good. We're getting some logs, which is great. So yeah, it's going to be a case of watching these and seeing, are we getting enough stuff in here? So they're getting paper, they're getting planks. They're producing the punch cards, which will just get snapped up. Now, those punch cards need to get shipped over to these bots as well. I mean, certainly if we're going to have any impact on building Archie, then we need them to get over here. So, now let's see. I've got 2 of these. That one's potatoes. That one's gears. We need them. What I was going to do was put one in. There's no room. Let's see. That's planks. Now, hang on a second. That's scrap. That's treated planks. That's logs. Ah, that's not got anything in it. Okay, fine. We'll set that one to obtain planks, which then means that I can get rid of that, which then means that I've got a little bit of space to put in a medium warehouse over here, set to obtain punch cards. Where's punch cards? There's punch cards. Cool. So we will have punch cards here now. Can we send punch card through? Make sure. Where's punch? There it is. Ah, see, I've got it set to no. Good job. I checked that. I thought it was set to yes by default. But, oh no, it was set to yes. Why is it saying no? Oh, its import is blocked because we don't have any storage for it over here. So we need to put some in, and we'll put some in here, won't we? Yes, we will. Medium warehouse. Boom. Thank God I've got a bit of room. So what do we want? We want just punch cards. It doesn't need to be set to obtain. Okay, that will get some punch cards here. Okay, that's awesome. But we're going to need punch cards around the place. All right, guys, what I want to know is, where the hell am I going to find any space to put them? Like, really? Let's have a look over here. That's set up for carrots. Why? Why is that set up for carrots? Well, this guy. I noticed your inquiry about why that warehouse was set up for carrots. It was set up for carrots back before the districts were split, and you were building, and beavers were coming across, and you were feeding them with carrots from that warehouse. I'm very happy to have helped you out in this situation. Yours, Mr. Angry. Right. Okay. Cool. What am I doing now? Oh yeah. You're turning it into a punch card storage. Boom. Punch card storage. Awesome. Okay, so we'll see if, having done that, we start to get some punch cards maybe working their way over here. But my God, they're going to get snapped up by the bots so fast. Now, let's see, are we churning them out? Oh, look, there's 8, 10. Oh, and boom, they're gone. There they were, gone. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're disappearing instantly. There's 10 in there, though. But we're intermittently not having bots in here. What else? Like, what else could I possibly do? And I don't know. I'm gonna have to seriously think about if there's anything else I can do with the bots situation. Oh, look at this! Look at this! We've got 100 punch cards in stock. I mean, you can see them getting used. I'm shocked there's like any. I wonder if they're getting through. Should we see? I'd love to see some punch cards going into here, but something tells me they're not. Are they getting up? Where did I put them? There. Oh, look, we've got 2 punch. Oh, I'd love to see them going through. A punch card got through, guys! Celebrate! Da-da, da-da, da-da! Fanfare! Fireworks go off all over the colony. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, our punch card got through to the Scrapbot City. And there was much rejoicing. They need to add fireworks. I've decided. I'm going to get onto the developers. Dear developers, you must add fireworks immediately so that I can celebrate when I have a success. I'm extremely dismayed that you have not anticipated my requirements. I know, right? Oh, good. Okay, well, that's working. What the hell else are we going to do? I think I need to spend some time over here because this isn't getting built and I need to figure out... Oh, well, actually, this is getting built, which is rather nice. These stairs are awesome. They're staggeringly inefficient, but they are awesome. We need to get this built, like, relatively quickly because I want to put the smelters on here. So the smelters are going to go on here so that we can just bring the scrap metal up and get it produced. That's the plan. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something because it's not getting built and it needs to get built. Sky, you're whinging again. Stop it. Sort your problems out. Come back to us and show you're working. All right, I will. Well, I managed to figure it out. I've got a 6 across here with a 5x5 on top, and now they can get to this whole structure. So that will get all of this built. Once we've got all of this built, then life becomes like way easier. How are you going to do this side then, Sky? Well, it's not going to be particularly elegant, but it will get the job done. What I'm going to do is put a 6 across there and another 6, probably. I don't actually need a 6, so I guess I'll economize slightly. It'll be slightly quicker. Flip that around, pop that in there, throw a 5 on top of that, and then we should be able to get all of this built. Now, with those 2 built, I should then be able to build like this. Will I be able to? Yeah, I should be able to get across and build this stuff. One thing that people did say, which they're absolutely right about, was that this scrap metal should be set to supply. Yeah, that should be set to supply. Actually, down here, I can show you that I'm not a complete moron because these ones down here, yeah, these are set to supply logs because I knew that they weren't going to get used over here, so I'd like ship them out. So I just forgot with the mines. I forgot. I hold my hand up. I'll present myself with punishment duty tomorrow morning if that makes everything okay. Oh yeah, I remember. People were saying that I should set this to prioritize. Now, if I counted up the number of times during this series that people have said, oh, you should set that building to prioritize, right? Then virtually everything on the map would be set to prioritize. Now, the thing about setting these things to prioritize is it means if stuff isn't happening normally, then it means that the haulers are overworked. Like, assuming that you've got nothing set to prioritize, then it means that the builders are already overworked. So if you set this building to prioritize, that means that the haulers are going to ignore something else to come and do this. And that's very dangerous because you can suddenly find that like all kinds of stuff isn't getting done and isn't getting moved around. So like, getting your biofuel shipped out and your punch cards and your catalyst and all the other things that you need to ship around and distribute. And very, very importantly, like getting stuff to your part factories and your assemblers, which is why these buildings are set to prioritize, because come hell or high water, we must be supplying these and producing bots all the time. I tell you what, Sky, there's an awful lot of talking in this and not an enormous amount of building. I know, right? It's great, isn't it? Not really, Sky. That wasn't the point we were trying to make. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. This is, this is getting built. Look at this. They're starting to do this. Well, I say starting, they're a long way into doing this. While we're waiting for all this to get built, there are actually a couple of interesting things. I was just looking at this and figuring like how I'm going to get the power from here out to here. Yeah, what we actually want to do is swap that one out for a 3-way and then just bring the power down there and across. Flip that around, pop a 3-way in there. Awesome. Let's set that to a very high priority so that we get the power going again. And look at this. We're producing currently 424,000 power. Good Lord, in the world. Went all Jeremy Clarkson again. Zip. And that's done. And then we've got power into the central core, which is absolutely awesome. I was looking at, I kind of was looking at these gaps and thinking, surely there must be some way that I can fill this gap over here, at least this gap over here. So let's bring this down just so that we expose, that layer, I think. So it was this bit that piqued my interest, because if I put a platform on there, I'm going to pause it while because I haven't figured this out. I just saw it and I was like, could I put something on there which would then allow me to do something? And I think the answer is yes. In fact, the answer definitely is yes. So the idea that I've got is to take like a 3 and put it across there like that. Now that gives me an extra spot there. So this one, if I take us up a level, this one, we get rid of that and we put a 2 there to fill that gap. And that means that we can then put in a 4? Well, no, a 3. We just put in a 3, flip it around that way, boom, and we've filled that. Now we should be able to do exactly the same thing here, shouldn't we? So we take that out, then we want to go down 1, don't we? Yeah. Which one? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one, Sky. So we get a 3. Was it a 3? Yeah, it was a 3. We put a 3 in there, then we go up a level, which means, yeah, we've now got the 2. 3 goes in there. 2 flips around, goes in there. Now that means that I can fill all of these gaps like that. So we won't have any gaps apart from the central core. Come on, guys, that was well spotted, wasn't it? Well, actually, dear Sky, you seem to think that correcting a problem that should have been corrected at the original construction and like design inception is a clever thing. It's not. You're correcting a problem that you created for yourself. You're a moron. I still have YouTube deleted. Don't think I don't. All right, cool. Well, I think it's fair to say that the punch cards are having an effect, because our bot numbers are getting better. In fact, in this district, we're only short 19 bots now, right? And if you remember, 20 of the bots go into here. Now, these are all set to lowest priority. And you can see we've actually now got 1 bot working as a builder. So, yeah. And that's only going to get better as time goes on, because we've got to go through like a whole generation of bots. The thing that I think we're short of, look, see, that's paused. I bet it's got no paper. Ah, yeah, it hadn't got enough paper because you need 2 and it had only got 1. Now it's got 7. Okay, so, see, that one's paused. Oh, that one's actually got paper. Oh, it's short of planks, but it's got planks now. This one, this one's run out of paper. And if we look at this store, yeah, see, we've got no paper. So we need to produce more paper. Well, that was a very long explanation, guy. You could have just said, I need to put in a couple of more paper mills. Yes, I could, but I like to provide justification for my actions for my later appearance in court. So then the power's coming out there. So yeah, so one of those, and we are done. So that's going to produce more. So we need another bot in there. We need another bot in there. Oh man, this is the thing. I keep adding bots. You didn't set that to bot, did you, you lemon? Okay, so we are now producing another 2 lots of paper. So we should now, well, actually, I think a printing press requires like 2 and a bit paper mills to keep them going constantly. But I'm going to settle for 2 each. So we've got the 6 paper mills. So they should start producing a few more punch cards. We'll keep an eye on the numbers. I mean, I would love to see that going up, but I don't think it will. Now, building this side, I did it from these stairs. Well, we don't have these stairs on this side. So I've got to come up with a completely new solution. If I put like a 6 and a 6 and another 6? Yeah, probably. Yeah. And then put a 5 on top of that. That would actually allow us to build everything, wouldn't it? It would. It would, Sky. 6, 6, 6, and throw a 5 on the end. Boom. All right, cool. You've still got to do the stairs and stuff. Yeah, I know. I could have done that offline and saved you a bit of time. We want to see everything. Okay, fine. I don't want to see everything. There's always one, isn't there? I'm his friend and I don't want to see it either. All right. You can all calm down now and shut up. Right. You know, that's really... Oh, do I do like a whole different level and take it or just do something ridiculous? It's like, what would I do with it, though? That's the thing. You know, I'm looking at that and thinking, oh, those have got to stay, haven't they? You never know. I gotta say, it's very tempting. Okay, so the smelters fit in quite nicely there. How would we, like, first of all, how many do we want? And I'm thinking probably like 6 or something. Maybe we space them out a little bit. Maybe we do them in like, I was going to say maybe do them in blocks of 2 or something, but you know what? I'm actually going to space this. We've got a lot of space to occupy, don't you think? So let's space them out. There's no reason to like jam everything in. I bet there will be later. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm glad we think alike. What was I doing? So I'm thinking smelter, and then let's see. How do I want to do it? So if we have smelter there, I left a 2 gap, didn't I? Because that means that I could potentially put another one on the edges if I wanted to. So maybe if I leave 2 gaps in between them, then that's 5, which is kind of cool. Right, they've got to be fed with scrap metal, haven't they? Yes, they have, Sky. How are you going to do that? Well, we can't obviously use underground piles up here, so we'll just use some large piles. And I'm thinking that we put in like a bunch of these, and then that's currently set up as metal. So we're bringing the metal up here so that we can actually build everything. So these guys, when they like, if we can actually get them producing some metal. That can go straight into there and then can be used to build the rest of this. Well, that's all very well and good, Sky, but how the hell are you going to get the power around here? Yeah, that's a very good point, because I've blocked off the power. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing in the world. You know what? If I get rid of that, I could bring the power out to the edge and bring it round. I could... what are my options? I don't even know at this point. In terms of connecting them together, that's not an issue. We can just run some straight power shafts along the back like that. Okay, they're all connected. But it's just getting the power in. How? You know what? I think for now, maybe I do something like quick and dirty just to get them running. And then I can maybe figure out, yeah, let's do that. So do I set one of these to be logs? And I think I suppose I do. So let's see. This is going to come. But we can't get through with the stairs. Oh, good Lord. I was just thinking, what about if I put these on, like raise these up and put them on platforms and had the power like elevated? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Rip them out. Start again. Yeah, rip all of that out. What do we do? Do we do it from like this way so that they kind of look like they're floating? Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So let's do that, and that. And then we put the smelters on top. I hope this looks cool, because otherwise this is a waste. So boom, 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 boom. How does that look? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. The floating smelters. I love it. Bop, 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 bop. And then we're gonna need stuff like catalyst and stuff like that. They just fit. Oh, this was fate. This was like meant to be. That's the phrase I was looking for. I want to flip those like that. Right, this one, obtain, and this one's going to be biofuel. This one is going to be obtain and catalyst. Awesome. So, good Lord. What a palaver to get all that done. But I think, yeah, I think I like it. I do think I like it a lot. So I noticed that the water was coming down a bit. I think we were down at like 3.2k of water left, which might have been enough. But I thought, you know, nobody's watching. I'll do a bit of lower emergency pumping. But then I started thinking about it, and I just had an idea. What I was thinking was that we have these, we create like a trench down here, just like this, and then have a pump. Now, I could make life on like very easy on myself by just having these pumped directly from here, from the... That would be so much easier. But it's like, when have I ever done anything the easy way? So we want it from there, wouldn't we? And coming across like this to form the trench, wouldn't we? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually get this to... Okay, that's perfect. So we can actually put impermeable floor tiles across the middle like that. And then we can get... what do I want? Oh, levees. And then we can have levees around the outside forming the trench. And then I'm thinking probably like a couple of pumps on there. I've got it. So what we'll do, we'll have... Now, it only needs to be those two, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. We'll run not from the back. Give it here. Thank you. If we just run these up like this, and then what? That and one more, don't we? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have some ones on the top. The only thing I'm worried about, it's not all that attractive, but, you know, it's what it is. So we'd want to get rid of that and put in a three-way, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would. Okay, so three-way. That's under power. Flip you around. Three-way goes in there. Bring it up. Boom, boom. Top it off. Like that. And then power goes in. You also need power going across there. And that would actually do it. Throw a 4 in. Flip that around. Boom. Then we have... Is it 3? No. 2 2s. Boom, boom. And then we have another little bridge. What do I need? 4? Yeah, another 4. And now we can do everything apart from they probably can't get to that. Oh, by the way, thank you to the people that let me know. Where was it? There was a tile, that one, which it was it. People said, oh, you've missed the tile. I didn't miss the tile. It just wasn't getting built because it's under the middle of this pump. So I actually had to rip the pump out just so that the guys could get to it and build it. So I fixed that, but we're going to have the same kind of issue here. So I think I'm going to end up having to rip these pumps out and rebuild them in order to get that to work. I'll let them get that built. How are we getting on over here? Well, the answer is these have all got built, but we don't have power. Why do we not have power? Let's see. Oh, because I've hooked into this, which is not actually hooked to the live power. The good news is that I've actually figured out how to get the power over to this central core. Now, I sat here for a bit looking at this and thinking, like, how on earth? And like, I was thinking, oh, good Lord, I'm gonna have to like bring the power out from here and bring it round here and then bring it across. And when I was thinking of bringing it across, it was then that I spotted there's a blooming power thing under here. What a maroon. So I think it's that one. I think is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. So if I demolish that, boom, and get a three-way, yeah, is that the right? No, it's not the right way. That's the right way. We get a three-way in there. Oh God, things are often a lot simpler than I think they are, just because I'm kind of unaware of all the stuff that I've already built. Lemon. When we, I think when we started this episode, we had like 500 or 600 scrap metal, which was still going up. And obviously with the punch card production, then we should be producing scrap metal even faster. The only problem is, if you look at our scrap metal situation, we've got like 100. Well, why is that, Sky? Well, because I'm guessing the punch cards have increased the production of the smelters that we've already got to the point where we're using up that scrap metal. We're up to 2.8k metal. So, like, that's a good thing because we've been using loads over here. No, They're getting on with building all of this. So yeah, I think the metal situation is much better. But we just don't need as many smelters. So if I'm putting in these smelters here, which, and I'm now thinking 5 may well be overkill, it means that we're not going to need all of these over here. But that's fine. I mean, having too much production is not the end of the world. I'll probably end up taking, I don't know, some of those out. How many smelters? We've got 3 smelters over here, which is probably enough for the scrapbots in Scrapbot City. So yeah, maybe 2 of these over here end up being decorative and we just pause them or something. I guess we'll see. Right, so they're all set up with bots. You know what? I'm gonna pause 2 of them because it's kind of silly. I'm also going to pause 3 of these. Pause, pause, pause. All right. One of the beavers just went, "What about my paws? Have I got something on them? Have I trodden in something?" No. No, you haven't. You're fine, mate. Okay, that's done. Okay, this is turning. So we've got power there. Okay. Okay, that's not turning. Why? Oh, because they haven't built... I obviously didn't miss prioritizing that. Oh, you lemon. Somebody build that for me quick. And then this should spring to life with a bit of luck. And there it is. Boom. We have power. And you can actually produce something. We've got logs. We've got scrap metal. Oh, please produce some metal. It's kind of the point of this episode, beavers. Is that... Oh, look. We're producing metal. Yes. Oh, good Lord. Well, it took a little bit getting there, but we did get there. Oh, look, all 3 of them are now producing metal. We are producing metal locally, which means that's going to take the pressure off our haulers a little bit, because it means they don't have to carry all of the scrap metal up to the other end, because some of it's going to get used up here. It also means we don't have to haul all the metal down here to build this, because we're producing it locally. It also means when we start to get onto Archie that we're producing metal locally, which will help out. So I'm going to say, all in all, that this episode was kind of, sort of a success. We got the punch cards done, and we got the metal production sorted out down there, and we almost finished building all of this. It's very close. It's very close when you think about it. There's loads you haven't done. Now, come on. There's not that much more to do. All right, guys. But you know what? We've run out of time. We've run out of time. So if you want to see this all get finished, yes, you'll have to come back for the next episode. But you knew that anyway, and you were already planning to come back for the next episode, so it's not exactly a problem, is it? No, of course it isn't. Picture?
Yes.
Thank them again and say goodnight.
Thank you, guys, and good night.
Guys, thanks for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, I can't believe that this is going to be what, episode... Is this episode 40? I think this is episode 40, and you guys have stuck with me all the way, for which I love you even more than I already do. We've got a stranded beaver. Let's all point and laugh. Wave goodbye to him. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.